Hey guys, this is Nick from ForexNoobs.com with my midday analysis. If you enjoy this analysis and my other videos, hit the subscribe button below this video. Subscribing to my YouTube channel gives you an instant notification whenever I add a new video. Also, please hit the like button below if you find this video useful. So before I start the analysis, I want to explain how it works so you can actually use it in your trading. On most Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I hold a live analysis session for my Forex Mastermind students. These sessions are recorded and posted to YouTube. I say most because some days I'm busy and other days I'm not trading, and I have a rule: when I'm not trading, I do not post analysis. In the analysis, I look for price action reversal setups on around 10 to 20 pairs that I'm currently trading. I check every time frame for every pair, taking a systematic approach to doing analysis. Personally, I do this analysis several times per day, but only the midday session is recorded as most setups are spotted then. So what are setups? A reversal setup occurs when price stalls at an area of support resistance and a transition of power occurs, from buyers to sellers or from sellers to buyers. I wait for price to approach these areas and spot potential setups. But these setups are not actual trades. When I share a setup on this analysis, it doesn't mean I'm entering the trade right away. Setups are just setups, and many setups do not trigger, so they never actually become trades. But some of them do, of course, and some of them become trades. To understand this, you have to know a little bit about my strategy, which I share for free on forexfornoobs.com, and there's a link to the strategy also below. I use 4 different tags in the name of these analysis videos. The tags are in brackets at the end of the name. It's important to know these tags just so you understand what is in the video. So if you see no setups, that means there are no setups today, obviously. If you see upcoming setups on, that means there are no setups, but I have spotted some very strong support resistance areas, which may lead to setups later in the day. So that could be anywhere between a few hours to a whole day. And if it's tagged with setups on, that means there are setups today, and I'm sharing potential trades in the video itself. So let's get started with the analysis. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of July, 2017. Time is 14:08 here in the UK. You're looking at an AUD CAD daily chart. Well, in a second it's a daily. There we go, it's a daily now. You're looking in a AUD CAD daily chart. In today's analysis, we're going to be doing what we do in every analysis, looking for setups. So let's get started. What's going on with AUD CAD right now? 12 hour, 8 hour, 6 hour. Nothing much. It's already reversing, so there's no potential to get into a reversal here. If you wanted to get into a reversal, it'd be too late. And also the reversal that was forming is not that great, so I'm not, can't really do much with that. All right, AUD New Zealand, it's just ranging in between these two support resistance areas, but it looks like this push up might be, might actually be the one that's going to break. I don't know. There's potential here for a short trade, but honestly, I'm not liking it. I'll tell you why I'm not liking it. It's because it's pretty high in the resistance area. If you look at the last few bounces, they were down here. Well, maybe this one was kind of high, but in reality, this wasn't really a proper bounce. See, even this one was low. This one's pushing quite high. So it's very possible that it's broken above resistance, and now resistance is going to act as support. So if I were to get in short, I'd want to get in short, you know, somewhere down here. Because I'd want it to clear this resistance area. I would want it to confirm. I'd want sellers to confirm that they've taken control of price and that they're in fact going to push price down. So yeah, I'm not too interested in that. I forgot to show the chart. One sec. All right, cool. Yeah, that's working. All right, AUD USD. AUD USD is just kind of stuck on this resistance area. I don't really know what's happening here. It's kind of like I was just showing you with AUD New Zealand. It's broken below and it's coming back up. AUD New Zealand was the opposite with AUD New Zealand. Why is it loading so slow today? It's potentially broken above and coming back down, so it's what the hell is this doing here? So yeah, there's nothing much that I would want to trade on AUD USD. It's just not looking that great to me. All right, CAD JPY. Now CAD JPY is somewhat interesting. A few people have messaged me about CAD JPY. It's very similar to the other JPY setups. I shared a potential USDJPY setup yesterday that never ended up triggering. So the USDJPY one didn't trigger, but it might still trigger today. CAD JPY looks very similar. Only problem I have with CAD JPY at the moment is the risk to reward ratio kind of sucks a bit. It's not a great risk to reward ratio. When you have setups like this where you've got several pairs all showing you roughly the same thing, I tend to pick the one that looks best. That gives me the best risk to reward ratio, so on and so forth. So here we got AUDJPY 8 hour, very similar to CAD JPY in terms of the setup. But here it looks much nicer. We have a way, way, way better risk to reward ratio. Even if we extend the stop a little bit, we still have a good risk to reward ratio. So if I was going to go short between CAD JPY and AUDJPY, I'd probably pick AUDJPY. Yeah, Alex, you got a good point too. So yeah, at the end of the day, AUDJPY seems like the better bet. So there is a potential short setup here, guys. It's looking pretty decent on the 8 hour mostly, not really on the other time frames. Maybe in about 7 hours, 45 minutes when the 12 hour candle closes, it might look good on there, but this is mostly looking good on the 8 hour right now. So keep an eye on it. Is this one on the forum, guys? Has this one been posted to the forum? We should check that. Sorry, not check that. We should discuss that in the thread, or if it's not posted there, then someone should post it. No, not really. The AUD New Zealand and AUDJPY, are they even that well correlated? I don't think so, man. Look. One's trending up. The other one's, while the other one's trending down. So if anything, they're negatively correlated. Yeah. I don't really see much of a correlation here. Alrighty, so USDJPY, right? USDJPY, this one looks even better than CAD JPY and AUDJPY. USDJPY, I shared a potential trade on here yesterday. That trade never triggered. So my entry for that was 11397. So it never quite reached there. Came close on this. This is the bullish candle that would have been my entry. Had it pushed down, but it never pushed down, so it never triggered. But today, we're getting indecision again. So it's clear that price is stalling here. Sellers just didn't have enough power to push price down yesterday, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to happen today. So I'm still keeping a very close eye on USDJPY. So right now, AUDJPY and USDJPY both look really good. For USDJPY, I'm looking at the 12 hour, maybe even the 8 hour. We'll see how it goes. AUDJPY, I'm mostly looking at the 8 hour. We'll see how that goes too. All right, let's quickly get through the other pairs. Euro AUD, nothing much going on here. I mean, if you wanted to take a short trade, it's already triggered on the 12 hour. Is anyone short on it? Euro CAD, nothing much, guys. Nothing much at all. Euro GBP, what happened there? A pretty sharp turnaround. Was that news related? I don't remember any important news coming out today.
Interesting. Well, anyway, regardless, this completely turned around. UK Labour data? Really? Am I missing something? I didn't really see anything super important today. When did this happen? It was a sharp turnaround. 13:30. Look, whatever, guys. It doesn't matter. It's turned around. It's turned around. I wasn't in a trade, so I'm just curious what happened. But let's not waste any more time on it. I want to get through this analysis because these trades, the AUDJPY and USDJPY, they might trigger soon. So I kind of want to get this analysis posted. EURJPY. Yeah, nothing much. We need some resistance up here though. Tricky resistance area. There's only one major bounce. Just gonna place both these for now. See how it goes later. I might adjust. This compares to. All right, it doesn't really give us a setup right now, so can't do anything much with that. Euro New Zealand. What's going on with Euro New Zealand? It's just pushing up. So yeah, nothing much, guys. Euro USD. Euro USD is bouncing from that same resistance again, or at least stalling on that resistance area. So yeah, nothing much. GBP AUD is headed down. Continuation. Anyone short GBP AUD? Vaguely remember some discussion on that. Nothing much there. USDJPY, what's up with this? USDJPY is hitting those same highs as the other JPY pairs, but I don't really see a decent setup there, so I'm not going to go for it. GBP New Zealand, nothing much. GBP USD, nothing much going on. It's just pushing down a little bit, isn't it? New Zealand CAD is continuing its trend down, but as far as setups go, there's nothing much going on here. New Zealand JPY, it is in between support resistance areas, so there's nothing much going on here either. New Zealand USD, in between support resistance areas, nothing much going on. USD CAD is also in between support resistance areas, nothing much going on, guys. USD CHF, it's just kind of trending up, isn't it? Or starting a potential trend up is what I mean. Could be the start of a new trend on USD CHF. Finally, CAD CHF, I don't even know why I have this pair open. I don't trade it, so I'm just going to shut that down. All right, so there's not that much today, but we do have some good looking setups on AUDJPY and on USDJPY, and to a lesser extent on CADJPY. If you think it's worth the risk, there's a potential setup there too. So we have a potential setup on these three JPY pairs. Keep a close eye on them, guys. They all look pretty decent. Any questions?
Thanks for watching the analysis. I hope it was useful. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button below. Also, for instant notifications when I post analysis or other cool videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Once the setups I share in this analysis trigger, I post live updates as I manage the trade, such as my entry, exit, stop, and when to get out of the trade. For these updates, add me on Facebook or Twitter by clicking the buttons below. I'll see you in the next video.